I really wish that political education in this country, in Canada, would be better than it is right now because it really needs to just be stated very, very clearly that the most important government, the government that matters most in this country, is not the federal government. It is not. We get so much airtime over federal parties and federal leadership and who's prime minister. We saw this during the whole Justin Trudeau thing. The most important government in this country is your provincial government. They have all the power. Everything that involves your day-to-day life is run by the provincial government. How much your water costs, how clean it is, who regulates it, what education your children are getting, your university tuition, what highways are being built, public transportation, municipal funding, healthcare, long-term care, child care. Literally almost every single thing that affects you in your daily life is run by the provincial government. And the fact of the matter is, because of our parliamentary democracy, once you elect a provincial government that has a majority, they can do whatever the fuck they want. And we're seeing the consequences of that right now, both in Ontario with the passing of Bill 60, which effectively further degrades the rights of tenants who are already like an underclass in this country. But we're seeing what's happening in Alberta. Like Nidhi just did this whole breakdown of essentially the UCP trying to run professional organizations, right? And every single profession you can imagine has one of these. And the government is going to try to supersede in there so they can just dictate what the laws are for these professional organizations, from who builds the bridges to literally how people practice law to how veterinarians take care of cows, the meat that you eat. But we get no airtime. No airtime. The turnout during the last election here in Ontario for Doug Ford, admittedly, he very cynically, like all conservatives who hate democracy, called the election at the least accessible time in the middle of winter. Even so, this man has a 50% approval rating, and I don't think it's because 50% of this province legitimately thinks what he's doing is good. They just don't have any fucking clue. They just see Doug out there being Doug, and they're like, oh yeah, I know that guy, he's all right. They don't fucking know anything. Because again, our media, even our political class and our commentators are obsessed with Ottawa and Parliament Hill and the drama on Parliament Hill and who's running for the federal NDP. That's fucking window dressing. The federal government essentially acts as kind of a lubricant for whatever the provincial governments are doing. I mean, I'm being serious. Media, culture, everyone has it ass backwards. All eyes should be on your provincial government. The government of Ontario has vastly more power over you and your daily life and your quality of life in this country than the federal government.